proper brush care. Always a good thing. Buy good brushes and they'll last ages. You take good care of them. Alright, so they're drying. I'm just going to do another thin coat just to get a solid coverage on these guys. This will probably be an experiment because I've got some new foundry paints for painting skin I wanted to try out. I know I'm probably not going to do the flesh colors like the Caucasian flesh tones, what they call their base flesh set. I think it's like advanced flesh or something like that. It's very orangey compared to the models that I've been painting. So it would work for, you know, other genres of painting, but I think for the post-apoc stuff I want to keep it more in the brown tan range and not so much orange. Alright, so let those guys dry. Yeah, so immediately just with that base coat on, I can see kind of all the different detail that this guy's got. So at this point I can kind of start planning what colors I'm going to be painting him. Let's see this guy too. Yeah, so he's got like basically the banner pack, the oxygen mask, and the gas mask there. He's got like a, what do you call it? It's like a chap or something. Half of a chap? Chaps. And then she's just basically got like cloth and boots. Oh, what the hell? Is that paint that dried incorrectly? Dunno. Paint bubbles. Okay. Let's let our wash dry on those guys a little bit longer. And we'll come in and just do some very fine detailed highlights on the tips of the cloth folds. Alright, so what can we be doing in the meantime? Let's just get right into it. Let's pull out some chocolate brown. Which hopefully comes out. Coming out of the tube? No. So, chocolate brown, Vallejo model color. We're gonna do this guy's boots. Just gonna thin it a little bit. This was a little thick coming out of the paint bottle there. Alright, that's good. Let's see here. What if I want to do like a light, kind of light gray for her boots, and then just do kind of like a deerskin, you know, loincloth and top? Yeah, that's a good idea. I think we'll do that. Let's see what we got over here. Oop. I'm going to use gray, pale gray blue, which is a good starting color for like a, kind of like an off-white. Maybe she picked these boots off of somebody. You get a little bit of variety on the models, because just painting everything brown and black for post-apoc is kind of boring. You know, there'd still be some color. So you want to go with like that super dark evil warband or something like that. Which I guess would work. Actually, what would be cool is to do like a cow skin on these, but they're not quite... Well, I guess I could do cow skin. Brahmin skin. That'd be kind of cool. So like some brown and white basically. Brown and white patches. Gotta think about it. Alright, so I think, so that dude's got bare chest, he's got some silver for all the metal. Really it's just boots, and we'll do probably like a red-brown. Get like my red leather out. Do some leather bits. So this is Vallejo red leather. It's a great leather color. We'll probably do his boots black. What I should really do is just get everything as base coated as I possibly can and then come back in and do details. That way at least I have my color palette. Alright, so while we've got that out, he's gonna have blue jeans. We can do... Let's see here. Anything on this guy? He's got a loincloth, which we can do. Actually looks like there's some paint that still hasn't quite dried there, so we're just gonna kinda just brush that around and make sure it gets thinly applied and give it a chance to dry. So actually, while that's doing that, try not to knock everything over here either. How's this looking? Still a little wet. She's a little better. So I guess we can start with that. Let's get my brush out of the way here so it's not gonna bother me. Alright, I'm just gonna go back in with that original blue, ultramarine blue, and just kind of touch up some lighter areas here. Really kind of want to let the wash do most of the work for me. Basically any areas like this right here where we've got a little bit of the primer still kind of showing through is where I want to touch up. Having a solid base coat is beneficial. Oh, thanks Morton for the host. Appreciate it. Alright, let's get our black gray out here. Or German tank crew, which is kind of like a dark black-brown gray. This is a Panzerrace's color. We're gonna do this guy's boots. That color. This is cool, if you do base coats, you can kind of come in and do a single tone wash over everything if everything's kind of the same color. I probably won't do it specifically in this case, but definitely for like shades of brown. Get some of that, what used to be Devlin mud, what is it, Agrax something, Earthshade now? You can just do like a base coat of all your colors and then just do a unifying wash over all of it. And then reapply your base colors and then do a highlight on top of that. That gives you a good starting place to do some highlights. We'll do this guy's boots. Probably do his top hat at the same time here. Got like a very Keith Richards style hat. Or not Keith Richards, who is it? Slash. Not worried too much about getting paint on his face, because we're going to end up doing the skin probably sometime about halfway through painting the miniature. Let's make sure we got nice even coverage there. Get underneath the brim. There'd be shadow. It's cool, he's got like a computer plate or something on his chest, which is pretty sweet. And this guy, so he's got like a chainmail bit here, which we'll do, and then we'll do his jacket, like a black biker leather jacket, which is pretty cool. And again, this is a case where obviously working from the inside of the miniature out doesn't really totally work here because I'm painting the skin near the end. But I think if I do darker skin tones on these guys, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. As long as I'm not getting paint all over the place, I think we'll be okay. Again, having a dark color in the recesses isn't that big of a deal, because it'll actually help with the shading. So we're actually killing two birds with one stone while we do this. So let's see, can we see the rest of his jacket there? Oh, microphone, get out of the way. Yeah, I can see it kind of going down.